What? This is not Kingdom Hearts.
Nor is it Persona.
No.
But it is Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Yeah, welcome to a first impression video. It's just kind of being slid into the week. Welcome to a game that does not like you.
And
Because...
it's the ambiguous main character.
Are they boy? Are they girl? Are they both?
It doesn't matter, because we accept everybody here at 3Dorks. And love them equally.
Yeah, I haven't played this game much. I've only... Actually, this is the furthest I've gotten, is just a little ways past the end of basic battle tutorials.
Yeah.
And this game's already killed me once.
Yeah, we figured we would do a quick little first impression of it for you guys. Since it is pretty new.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys ever wondered what we look like, that's what I look like. Ryan, can you confirm or deny?
I can deny.
What do I look like then? What am I?
Yeah, but this game... Yeah, SMT does not take prisoners.
Is that a Zambi?
No, it's whatever the heck these things are.
Oh, okay,
attacking?
that's what I look like.
How the fuck you? These things are these things killed me. Like, I don't know what this gathering Magatsuhi thing is, but... Yeah, so... SMT is...
Are those tiny little penises hanging down?
They might be.
Wait, seriously?
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, SMT is kind of like the predecessor to Persona, because Persona originally started as a spin-off to the SMT to the SMT franchise. Mm-hmm. And obviously, you're gonna get a lot of personas that are familiar from the series here, because, well, this is where a lot of them originate from. Also, no, it is not like I found some secrets or anything earlier on. Pixie is always the first demon you get in an SMT game that I've played.
Oh.
Or like Nocturne, you're guaranteed to get Pixie, and a Pixie-like enemy is early on in SMT4 from what I've played.
Okay.
Pixie is just a staple of early game SMT at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, unlike Persona, you just kind of have to talk to them, and they'll be like, perhaps.
That is a penis. That's definitely a dick. I don't like that.
Oh god, what do you want? I've never figured out how to make demon negotiations go in a great way. Oh, there we go. I got Penis Boy. This is my party now.
I don't like this.
Well, they're demons. They're not like your best friends. Oh, Pixie leveled up. Neat. Yeah, these are basically like the first couple demons you come across in these kind of games. Any help is good help. Where's the Yeah, I'm still kind of figuring things out, but it looks like those like hexagon shapes on the map are treasure chests, which are just giant friggin' crystals. Come on, main character Kun, you need to be able to jump. Oh, there we go. You know, it's interesting. What the heck is an essence? I have a Preda. Or a Preda? That purple dick thing. But then there's little orbs on the field that are in the tutorial. Green is health, yellow is MP, and red is special ability points, I guess. I don't know, it's holy crap. Okay. Yeah, SMT in the beginning, as I mentioned, this game's already killed me once. So So SMT in the beginning is not always the friendliest game. The funny thing is, though, I tried Nocturne earlier this year, and that game was more beginner-friendly, I feel, than 4 or 5 has been so far. But SMT is also just fun, in my opinion. Like, it's hard, and I'm on normal, so
Yeah.
so it's not like I'm playing the hardest difficulty. But still, I think it's got just a kind of a fun factor to it.
I know.
It's just being
Your girl is here, huh?
I see the Charlie be bumpy. But also, it's just nice to have more turn-based RPGs. I feel like this is something that we don't see a lot of anymore. But instead of, like, these teenage characters who are coming to save the world, you've got Little Penis Zombie.
Is that what we're calling this episode? Is Little Penis Zombie?
Yes, Zombie. Is that what you think should be best?
Yes, she agrees. Good.
Charlie. Yeah, the one more system from Persona is even like not inspired by, but stop grinding your teeth on the mic, please, Charlie Bum. They all know you're here. Yeah. Yeah, the press turn system is inspired by the SMT's. Sorry, the one more system is inspired by the SMT's press turn system, which is basically like you don't get limitless turns if you can keep exploiting enemies the same way you can in Persona, but basically if you can continue to exploit weaknesses, you basically get double your turns. Also, it's nice that they've nerfed slimes a little bit for the start of this game. Because slime enemies usually are immune, or not immune, but have a resistance to physical attacks. Thankfully not so here, otherwise I feel like I would die even faster. And I'll ask you this one because because I'm kind of numb to graphics and visuals in games because I can still play like PS1 games and I'm like, yeah, this looks fine.
Well, okay. I feel like I need to clarify my stance on stuff because it's not that I think that that stuff looks bad from that era. Far from it. I have an appreciation for stuff that came before the games that I typically like to play. I just prefer.
No, I know. I mean, like, I feel like you have, yeah. When it comes to a game being that has good visual, I feel like I'm not really qualified to say if it does or not.
Okay.
Because it's not a big. I've never been something that's been a concern for me. Oh, yes, hello, internal thoughts.
So what are you asking me here?
Just, what do you think of this game's presentation?
Honestly, I really, obviously it's been a while since we've done any of the Persona stuff, but I really, really like the art style for this stuff, and I think it's minimalistic in a way, but also, super detailed, if that makes sense. I like that it's not something that throws, a billion visual stimulants at you at once. And, I know before we started recording, I was kind of, making fun of the fact that some of the characters don't have faces, or some of the background people don't have faces. But there's almost a certain charm to that. Or not charm, but there's almost I kind of like that because it makes you focus more on the characters that you're getting to know more.
Yeah, instead of dedicating resources into...
Yeah, so it allows them to still have that background character stuff without it being a drain on resources. But, honestly, honest to God, I really like the style of this game and, the style that Atlas kind of has with the stuff that they do. Because, they're the ones who make Persona as well, because Persona is technically a subset of SMT, right?
Yeah.
because technically the full title is what, Shin Megami Tensei Persona, whatever.
That's what it was originally.
Yeah. But in any case, I really like the visual presentation of the stuff in this game. Also, like, I'm big on, like, the, like, UI stuff for games, too. Like, I really like it when it's, like, visually appealing for stuff. And this, I find very clean and very, like, it's just very nice looking. And I really appreciate that because some games kind of fail at that.
I agree. Well, I agree with the overall UI, but I feel like the minimap is a bit big. The part that's in the bottom left corner there.
Yeah.
Like I get
Yeah, the map is a little bit too big, but
I get why, because well, this is a Switch game. It has to not only accommodate for regular on TV gameplay, but also for handheld mode. So I get why it's kind of a, but I feel like should have been not really an option, but a setting in the game that's like, oh, are you playing in handheld mode? Like it can, because the Switch kind of knows when it's in handheld mode. So I feel like if there should have been a line of code in here, it's like, okay, so this is in handheld mode. We'll expand the mini map so you can get a better view of it while it's on the smaller screen. But I also feel like, so while it's in TV mode like it is now, the minimap should be smaller. Besides that, though, I do like the aesthetics of it, kind of like the circle.
Yeah.
Kind of artistic, kind of circle-y.
The map is a little bit too big. Like, I feel like that, like, I wasn't even 100% paying attention to the map before, to be honest, but, like, the map is a little bit too big, and I feel like it's a little distracting having it in, like, the bottom left when so many of the visuals are concentrated in the bottom of the screen. But, like, overall, I think the UI is gorgeous. Like, fuck, look at this. Look how beautiful that was. It's just, ugh.
It's not really odd, but I never really think of the Switch being able to handle visual like these at a consistent frame rate.
Yeah.
Just because some of the Switch is underpowered. It's just, it is weaker than the other systems, but this also just goes to show what an art style can do for a game over like high graphical fidelity.
Yeah. I like it a lot. Not a big fan of this weird little penis butt demon thing, but like,
if I had the option for other demons, I'd put another demon in my party.
Thank you.
But all I've got, and you can't have multiples of the same demon.
Yeah.
At least I don't think you can in this game. That's what basically Persona and SMT and the other SMT games I've played have always been kind of against you having multiples of the same demon. So until a new demon shows up, these are who I've got. MP. And that's something that SMT has kept consistent, is that MP items are not always going to be readily available. But at least slimes are weak to every form of magic. I just want the treasure. Why were you guys like eat things and digest it? Why do you want to guard treasure? Although I'm also a little amused in that, like, you basically start the game with like these little small demons following you around, and then as the game progresses, then you get the bigger and bigger ones. Because right now the protagonist is the tallest out of all of them. Also, I wish there would be some consistency with the naming of some of the spells, because like, they've used 2 different names for the wind element in the series. This isn't just this game, this is like other SMT games I've played. Like, they've kept Bufu, Zio, and Agi all consistent, so ice, lightning, and fire.
Did that sword just become erect?
Came out of his fingers.
Oh. It looked like it was like flaccid for a second, and it like erected itself. I don't really know how I feel about that.
but for some reason, force or wind spells, some games give them completely different categories, while others combine them.
Yeah.
So in this game, the wind spells are called Zan, while in others it's called Garu. I don't understand why.
Yeah, see, look, it almost looked like it was, like, soft before, and then it got, like...
I think
it was just, like, a light trick, I think, but...
No, I think it actually gets kind of wobbly at points.
Gross.
I need to go back to the greedy little goblin boy.
Yeah. I like the style of this. I've never played
I like how...
an SMT or Persona thing, but I really like the art style for this stuff. Because, like, yes, I'm, like, really big into stuff that looks, like, cool, realistic kind of thing. Like, I love, like, The Last of Us and, like, Uncharted and stuff for the way they look. As well as, like, the stories and stuff, too. But, like, if we're focusing just on, like, the look of everything. Like, I like stuff like that, but I'm also, like, something that I really love with games is, like, stuff that takes, like, a really interesting approach to, like, the art of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the reason why Okami is, like, in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Not just because of the story, but because, like, the art style is so fucking unique for it. And I like that a lot. And, like, this I really like because it's very unique. Like, it's very visually pleasing, but also still, you know...
Yeah.
And different. It's different.
I do appreciate how the series, the demons in SMT, which extends to Persona, haven't seen a lot of changes in their visuals. But I think that's just to show that the designs are striking, and like Jack Frost, like I'm sure I used it when we were playing Persona 5 on the channel, and it's that little like snowman boy.
That's like, kind of like the mascot for like the Persona.
He's kind of the mascot for Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, combat's... I mean, it's turn... Yeah, so the visuals are nice. Combat in this game, it's turn-based. It can be a bit slow for some people. I always appreciate turn-based combat. I just find it to be enjoyable. Batman did a pop. Yeah. And this is really... I'm actually kind of thankful there's no random encounters. I usually don't mind random encounters.
Yeah.
But it's SMT. That means these are random encounters that can get you murdered.
I don't like these weird penis demons. They make me really uncomfortable. They're pelvic sorcery.
Yeah, you can do a Naruto run. Yeah, last thing really to show, at least from the start of the game, that's worth noting, is this little fountain thing. This is where this is your shop, your save point, and your healing station. Everything except healing costs money, though.
Yeah.
Jeez, $191. Sorry, 191 Maka. That's what they call it in this game. At least saving doesn't cost any money.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to know what you guys think. And obviously, we know not a lot of people watch the videos. That's fine. We like our core base of people that do watch stuff. But I'd love to know, like, your guys' stance on, like, visuals in video games. Because I'm always fascinated to hear what other people's perspectives on stuff are. Yeah. I guess.
Missed items.
Are we gonna see everybody?
Yeah, we'll see everybody in the next episode of 3Dorks Plays.
Yeah.
Small boy. Oh yeah, you can find these things, and you can get rewards if you find enough. They look kind of sad.
I love him.
They're called Mimons.
He's beautiful. I want to care for him as if you care for a baby.
I don't know what glory is, but you get it for finding them.
I love him. He's beautiful.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see everybody at some point. No, we'll see you tomorrow with Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
Damn it.